Good morning everyone, you join us on another day in California. We are still in San Luis Obispo, aka SLO, and it is a cloudy and quite cold day. We were going to try and head to the beach. There's a place called Pismo Beach. There's loads of beaches around here. We were going to head to the beach, but it's cold, cloudy and windy. Well, not cold, but cold for California. So instead, we are going to hit some of the shops that we saw when we walked through the downtown of SLO yesterday. So there was like a Bath and Body Works, Sephora, all things like that. We're going to go and have a mooch through those shops before we get back in the car and head back onto Highway 1. We are heading to Los Angeles today. So yeah, come along with us as we have a little look in the shops and head to LA. Do you know, just 10 minutes ago I was there saying it's cold and cloudy, so we don't want to go to the beach. Now the sun's come out. Well, we resisted all temptation in the sweet shop, didn't we, Dean?
Yeah.
That has to be one of the most epic sweet shops I have ever been into. Like, yeah, really old school, loads of retro things in there. Honestly, the choice was endless. This just smells insane. Is that not like me in a smell?
Yeah, it's like beachy cocktails.
I love any pineapple in any way. The smell, taste, anything pineapple I think is my favourite food. But all of these, I know that Bath and Body Works has started to be available on Next online, but I doubt it's as extensive as this. Oh no, I'm not a fan of that berry waffle cone.
That's so good.
I just smelt this one in the hand slam. No, it's like got the vanilla-y. I don't like the cakey ones, so if it's like waffle, or I like ones that are fruity rather than cakey. This coconut colada will probably hit the spot. Yeah. Oh my god. If someone could just walk around with one of these under my nose all day. Smell-o-vision. This one's the best. I find it madness that they can make them smell exactly like what they say they are. Berry fruit punch. I love the jar on that. That's so cool.
I'm like, okay, I know somebody that'll
Anything fruity for me. I tell you, if I lived in the US, all of my money would be spent in Bath and Body Works on the candles and stuff. But like I said, it is becoming available in the UK through Next Online or next.co.uk. I don't know how expensive it is. I've not looked into it, and I don't know how extensive the range is. But I think just come on, Bath and Body Works, just open up in the UK. You would make a roaring trade, because so many UK people are obsessed with Bath and Body Works and like make a pilgrimage to it every time they come to the US. So just open in the UK. So we've stopped in a little crepe place called Mon Ami Crepe Bar. Doesn't look like it's going to be the cheapest, but it is in a lovely spot. We've got a Sephora behind us, nice shops, nice cafes, nice music playing, flowers, palm trees, sun shining, outside. Perfect. I'll pay extra for a nice location. And it could be the best crepe I've ever had. Let's see. So I just went for something simple, lemon and sugar pancake, and Dean got a cinnamon and sugar pancake. And then all those pineapple smells in Bath and Body Works. I've ordered a pina colada smoothie, no alcohol in it, but pineapple, coconut. Can't remember what else was in it, but looks good. That smoothie, I think it was like $7. Not cheap, but worth every penny. That is absolutely delicious. You can tell it's like real fruit, like real blended pineapple, not the false stuff that you normally get in a cheap pina colada cocktail. Really nice. that for a nice car. A matte grey black Tesla. Very nice. San Luis Obispo has not really been what we expected.
No,
It's
like a little tiny thing, like a stopper.
Yeah, it's been
places to go.
not what we expected, but in a good way. There's lots here. Definitely need to keep you occupied for a couple of days. Lots of shops, beaches nearby, and it's just got a nice feel to the city. I've enjoyed it. So the California coast just does not want to play ball with us. San Luis Obispo and the towns inland, wall-to-wall sunshine. We decided to take the more scenic route, which is to stay on Highway 1, or I think we're going to rejoin Highway 1 shortly. We're heading back down towards the coast because we were inland a little bit. We thought, yeah, we'll take the coastal road, drive along the coast to Santa Barbara, Malibu, Venice Beach, etc. And as soon as you go towards the coast, this is the weather. I am actually gutted about it because I was so looking forward to seeing the California coast, but not like this. It's even raining a little bit. I think it's because we're in amongst the clouds. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you've been before, if this is like a common thing that, you know, these clouds must be rolling in off the sea, hitting these sort of mountainous areas and not reaching very far inland. So inland is sunny and the coast is just shrouded in this horrible cloud coming in off the sea. I don't know if that's a common thing in California. Like I said, obviously the guidebooks just have it all soaked in sunshine, the golden state, so they say. We just put in the sat nav to go to our hotel, and the sat nav has took us straight through Beverly Hills. We're just driving along these roads and there are just unbelievable houses. So we've pulled over, we've swapped because Dean wasn't doing a good enough job vlogging the houses. Our little Chevrolet Spark looks very out of place on this street, let me just tell you. So we are on Sunset Boulevard now. Imagine your street being lined with palm trees like this. Some of the really big ones, like this one over on the right, are like hidden behind massive trees and hedges and things, obviously for some privacy, stop people like me from filming their houses. Wowza. I'm gonna cross over and see what I can see through the gate. Like a cameras everywhere and like a drive-in like, I don't know if you can see that, like a drive-in lobby thing like you would have in a hotel where you drive up to it, drop your cases off. That one's a bit more understated in comparison. Someone who lives on Sunset Boulevard pulling into their driveway in their Range Rover. Somebody's not picked up their paper, the Beverly Press. There's our little Chevrolet Spark. So what I didn't tell you all earlier on in the vlogs is that I've actually designed this house in Beverly Hills and I'm getting it built. So it's not as far along as I was hoping it would be. Originally the plan was for it to be finished for this trip so that I could stay and do a full house tour, but it is behind schedule. So unfortunately that's not going to happen on this trip, but watch out for future vlogs when you'll see me move in and do a full house tour. I bloody wish. I wish. No, that is not my house. Definitely not. The houses around here, obviously, it's Beverly Hills. They're going to be unbelievable. I just found it funny that the sat-nav was just like, oh yeah, just turn down this road on the way to your hotel, and you're just like, hang on, this is like Sunset Boulevard. I'm gonna take a minute. Yeah, just really cool to be around here, see all the houses. If you have come over from my brother's YouTube channel, you know that one of our favorite family things to do in Florida is go to Celebration and look at the ridiculous mansions around there. This is like that on a whole other level, because obviously this is where the rich and famous live. Just amazing. But I wonder who's building this and how much it's costing them. Just would love to know that. Who's building it, who's designed it, who's going to live in it, and how much have they paid. So our hotel is actually on Sunset Boulevard, to be fair. That's probably why the sat-nav was telling us to turn onto Sunset Boulevard. So I think this boulevard just runs straight down to the beach and all the way up to where the nice houses are. This is a bit more of a tourist area now, this section of it, but we should be at our hotel fairly soon. Sunset Strip. So we have just arrived at our Los Angeles hotel. It's called the Hotel. It's actually a newly refurbished motel. So it doesn't really operate as a motel anymore. It's a hotel now. So I will show you around our room. We actually got upgraded to a king size room rather than a queen as well, which is nice. So I didn't actually film any of this because we were in a bit of a rush. There was a specific photo I wanted to get of the palm tree lined streets with the Hollywood sign in the background, and I wanted to get it at sunset with a colourful sky. So we had to jump in the car and quickly head over to this location, and here is the photograph that I actually walked away with, and I absolutely love it. The most colourful parts of the sky were actually in the opposite direction, so I did also take this one, which I also love. It just shouts LA to me with those tall palm trees sticking out like silhouettes against the colourful sky, and it does just go to show that I am right. You do need some clouds to make those really spectacular sunsets pop. After this, we did end up going to Hollywood Boulevard so that we could get something to eat and see the Walk of Fame, the Chinese theatre, all the sights around there. Now, I will be honest, we didn't feel completely safe having my phone, camera, things like that, filming gear out in this area. There were a lot of street vendors, street performers, people standing around. We felt like we were a little bit at risk of pickpockets or theft having everything out on show in this area, and there were a lot of people under the influence. So that's just a bit of honesty for you. We didn't film too much around here because we didn't feel completely safe having expensive things out on display and drawing attention to ourselves. So we just kind of kept things subtle, filmed a little bit, and then we headed for some food. Well, to catch you up, we have come to Hollywood Boulevard to come to the Hard Rock. Obviously, had to collect the pin. We thought we'd eat whilst we were here because we didn't eat at the one in San Francisco, so we thought we'd eat. And Hard Rock, we're being a little bit naughty, so the website says they were open till 10. We were here at 8:30, 20 to 9. They were turning people away, saying that they were full. So whilst I was looking at pins, Dean went on the website, booked a table for 9:30. So we thought that's fine, we'll get a drink, we'll wait for the table at 9:30. Went to the desk to ask if we could take a seat at the bar, and he was like, oh, we've got a table, you can just come. So they obviously wanted to get our reservation in and done so that they can close at 10. That's fine, but I don't agree with them turning people away, saying that they're full. We're now at a table that would seat 6 people. Hello. So I think that's going to conclude today's vlog. We've just got back from Hard Rock. We are packing our bags ready for a big day tomorrow. We are doing Universal Studios Hollywood. We had lovely food at Hard Rock. Do you know what? Hard Rock is very touch and go. Some that you go to are a bit of a letdown and some are really good. The one that we went to in Budapest was definitely a letdown. The food wasn't that great. The service definitely wasn't that great. They actually had a combo deal going on where if you got a burger and a pint, you got a t-shirt for a tenner. We didn't know that until the next day when we walked past and saw it advertised. And Dean actually got a burger and a pint and could have got a t-shirt for a tenner. But the girl didn't bother to tell us about that, obviously, because it's a good deal. But yeah, tonight, other than the fact that they were being a bit dishonest and telling people that they were full, but still letting people reserve on the app or the internet, and then seating 2 people at a table for 6. Other than them being dishonest because they obviously wanted to close the kitchen on time, the server was great, the food was great, and the atmosphere was good. There was a live band on. They weren't really my taste. I didn't think they were that great, but that's my personal preference. The atmosphere was still good. So it's very touch and go. I think it depends on the city that you're in and on the night as well. You can't, unfortunately, it is not reliably an amazing night out at Hard Rock. You have to take your chances, and we do usually tend to take our chances simply because I collect the pins, and you know, if you're going in to get a pin, usually we're just like, oh, should we just eat at Hard Rock? That's what happened tonight. The pulled pork burger tonight was spot on. It was lovely, really enjoyed it. But anyway, we're gonna head to bed. Join us tomorrow for our day at Universal Hollywood. Very excited. Love Universal Studios in Orlando, so hopefully these ones are just as good. And I hope you've been enjoying the vlog so far. If you have, give us a like, drop us a comment and let us know if you've done anything that we've done before. If you want to do anything that we're doing, just get talking in the comments, let us know what you think. And if you want to subscribe and follow our adventures, then you're more than welcome. Good night, guys.